Hey there! It's CelebSip, where we spill the tea with zero filter and all facts. Hello, everyone! Hello, YouTubers! I hope you all are having an amazing day. I'm sending good vibes, new positivity, blessings, and good energy to every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, anything I say is alleged and in my very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. All right, let's do some housekeeping. It is free to follow me here on CelebSip. Don't forget to share, like, comment, all that algorithm love. Share it with your family, your friends, your foes, whoever. Just hit that like button. Now let's talk Love Island USA. And y'all are really trying to drag my girl Shelly. Y'all want to cancel her, but I'm here to say, not on my watch. As you can see, Shelly is back in LA like I mentioned in a previous video. She's wearing Ace's t-shirt, and yes, her and Sierra had a shopping trip. You might be wondering, did Shelly post this? Nope. It wasn't on her Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter. It was Adrina who posted it on her Snapchat. And now y'all are in a tizzy. But here's my thing. If you're going to hold someone accountable, you need to hold everyone accountable. That's my issue with selective outrage and stan culture. Y'all pick and choose who to drag and when. Shelly told y'all in the Keke Palmer interview with Alondria sitting right next to her that she wasn't letting go of her friendship with Sierra. She asked y'all to give Sierra grace. Shelly strikes me as the type who, if someone sincerely apologizes, she gives them another chance. That's why she gave Huda another chance. And what happened? Huda went around doing post-season interviews saying she felt vindicated, but still hasn't denounced racism or the George Floyd photo, still hasn't denounced threats against black women. And that's why I stand 10 toes down for Alondria and Shelly. Some of y'all want to support certain islanders and drag others without keeping the same energy. What's wild is how y'all are treating Shelly like she was a finalist, like she's in the top 4. She does not owe y'all anything. She told you from the jump she has a friendship with Sierra. Whatever is going on between Alondria, Sierra, and Nick, that's their business. Just like Huda being hugged up with Alondria, even though she was shady about Shelly in those interviews, also their business. When Alondria said on a live with Nicholas that she has no issue with Huda, that has nothing to do with Shelly. Now let's talk Amaya, who mouthed the N-word in that video I posted. First time she skipped it, second time she mumbled it through clenched teeth. I stand by it, but y'all denied it. Just like her colorist reposts and all that Trump Candace Owens mess, then y'all claimed it was a fake account. If that's the case, why is the account gone now? Why is it deactivated? Why hasn't Amaya come out and said, that wasn't me? If it's not true, make it make sense. What about Nicholas's comments about Asians and cats? Crickets. Y'all hold white men to a different standard, and it's time we talk about it. Austin, TJ, Charlie, y'all dragged them for being Trump supporters. But when Jeremiah and Jalen were hanging with them post-show, silence. The only time y'all cared was when Austin or Charlie showed interest in Shelly. If they were with Hannah or Amaya, y'all didn't care. That's selective outrage. And now Shelly's back to receiving death threats, being called racist. What is Sierra supposed to do? She's apologized multiple times. More than most of the cast, to be honest. Let's be real, season 6. When Kenny was exposed, the entire cast, Peacock, Ariana Madix, everyone dropped him. That's what solidarity looks like. Season 7 friendships were fractured from the beginning. And you 49% of new viewers? Y'all are just trying to drive a wedge between Alondria and Shelly. But guess what? They call each other soul sisters. So what do you want Alondria to do, sit on an island by herself, only allowed to talk to Nicholas? Shelly was called a bully, lost followers, got attacked by BuzzFeed, Time magazine, and even a cereal brand. And no one publicly stood up for her except Sierra and Adrina. And let's not forget the whole reason this photo exists is because Adrina invited Shelly and Sierra as her special guests to a brand pop-up. So for the folks saying, she's ruining her reputation, no, she was a guest of honor. Adrina is booked, busy, and unbothered. She even said, go ahead, try to cancel me. This is my event, my guest list, and I stand by it. And this is why I respect Shelly. When she and Ace were voted low by America, they could have switched up. But they didn't. They stayed locked in. She said, I don't care what America sees. I'm into you. And guess what? She's still with Ace, wearing his shirt. They found out how much they were hated, that people were talking wild about them and still stayed strong. Now, everyone's reposting Ace's song, pretending like they weren't dragging him. No, keep that same energy. At the end of the day, this is why stan culture doesn't work, because eventually, your fave will say or do something you don't agree with. If your issue is Sierra using a slur, say that. But I don't think that's the real issue. I think y'all want Sierra gone because of who she was coupled with. And that's not realistic. She was there for 5 out of 6 weeks. She built relationships. To me, it says more about the character of Shelly and Adrina that they're saying, she's apologized. We're still here if you need us. That's what grown women do. I can't say the same for the rest of the cast. Where are their apologies? Where is their denouncing of racism? Where's the support for Shelly and Alondria? If you can point me to that, then we can talk about who Shelly should or shouldn't hang out with. Until then, make it make sense. That's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I drop new tea here on CelebSip. With that being said, I'll talk to you all again very soon.